Hey everyone, Aquaman here with Water Wisdom, sponsored by waterfilters.net. Today I've got a very important video that's going to explain the difference between two cartridges and just some more details about why we're recommending one over the other. Those two cartridges are the GAC-20BB and the RFC-20BB. And these are both available in their 10-inch counterpart version. Okay, so that would be a GAC-BB and an RFC-BB. Same filter, different size. You got your 20-inch housing, you got your 10-inch housing. Okay, the GAC cartridge used to be the go-to cartridge. Notice I said used to be the go-to cartridge for whole house carbon filtration. It probably never should have been, but it was, and now the manufacturer has made some changes to the manufacturing process, and this cartridge is now more than ever not an appropriate choice for a whole house filter application because it's completely different than the RFC20BB. Here's how. Both of them have granular activated carbon inside of them, but the water travels through the filter in a completely different path. For the GAC, water enters the filter housing and then can only get into the cartridge through these slots in the bottom. That's the only place water gets in. And then the water has to rise up through the entire bed of granular carbon, where it then re-enters the center and exits out the filter housing through this top hole. This process produces a tremendous amount of flow restriction and pressure loss. As a homeowner, you will not like this cartridge in your whole house housing. You will get in your shower, you will turn on the water, and you will wonder what happened to your water pressure. Even with a brand new cartridge. These are only appropriate if you have two filter housings in parallel, not in series, in parallel. You are therefore splitting the water supply and putting half of it through one cartridge and half of it through the other cartridge, thus reducing the pressure loss and flow restriction in half so that it can work properly. If it's a single cartridge, it's not going to work for you. The RFC cartridge, on the other hand, the water enters the filter housing and then penetrates through this entire outer surface, going directly in. So you can see right off the bat, here's the surface area for entrance of water compared to all of this surface area for water to enter the filter. It then goes through the layer of granular carbon into the center column, rises through the center column, and exits out the top in the same manner as the GAC. This has significantly lower pressure loss and lower flow restriction, and you're not removing less contaminants. You're getting better performance overall for just a few more dollars for this cartridge. So we've stopped recommending the GAC for whole house applications. It has its place, it's a great filter, but it's only acceptable to use in places where you don't care that you're going to have pressure loss and flow restriction or in multiple housings in parallel. The RFC, you can have it as a single cartridge and you're going to have very good flow, very little pressure loss, and excellent carbon filtration. Big difference between the two. They're both great cartridges, but one has very high pressure loss and the other one doesn't. Believe me, as a homeowner, you're going to be much happier with this cartridge than you will with this one. The RFC20BB is the #1 selling cartridge in both the 20-inch and the 10-inch size. #1 selling carbon cartridge for that reason, because clients love the performance and they love the flow and they love the fact that they're not suffering with pressure loss when they get in their shower or turn on their faucet and are looking for water. That's the difference. I'm your host Aquaman, and thanks for watching.